Hello and welcome to this video tutorial on how to build a science lesson using the PBS Learning Media website. This tutorial is specifically for kindergarten through 2nd grade. However, you will see that the PBS Learning Media website is appropriate for all grade levels ranging from pre-kindergarten through 12th grade, and it has many different subjects that it can cover. The first thing I want to point out is the domain. You're going to go to pbsnc.pbslearningmedia.org, and this is specifically for the state of North Carolina. You'll see that there are different standards that are embedded that are particular to your state, so depending on where you're registering, you will be directed to that state. The first thing we're going to do is go up and sign up for free, as it says. We're going to create a profile. So when you click on this little button up here, sign up for free, you want to select teacher. I would suggest using your teacher email, but you can sign up with whatever email you would like. Sign in with Google, Facebook, or any email, and it will prompt you to where you need to go. And since I am already registered, I'm going to click on sign in up here. I'm a teacher, and it's through my Gmail. So when I click on this, you will see that my profile then changes to my name.
Here on the home page, you can see some drop-down menus for subject and grades. There are different search bars where you can search classroom resources. They also have highlighted videos. There's a section down here for award-winning series and collections. And we're going to come back up to the buttons here where you can also browse by subject and grade, and we're going to click on Science. When the science page is pulled up, you can see the different branches of science, and I can click on those buttons if I choose to look through some of those materials, but we're going to filter by our grade, which is kindergarten through 2nd grade, and click on that. And the resource type that we would like is a video.
That pulled up about 1,100 videos for us, so I'm going to make it easy and choose the sun, the very first one. And here are some options for you on this video page. On this left sidebar, there are sharing options, build a lesson, favorite it if you want to save it for later. Down below, there's a short description of the video. You can click on standards as well, and that shows you North Carolina DPI standards as well as nationwide and benchmark standards. Down here on this side, you've got more support materials and videos that might be similar, or materials that might be similar for this type of a lesson. You have the option to download it, a transcript of the video, and also the option to look at student view so you can see what your students would be looking at when they're doing this lesson. Now it's time to build our lesson. There are a couple ways to get to the lesson builder page. First, underneath your profile on the top right here, there's a drop-down menu where you could click on Lesson Builder. I would suggest, if you've already chosen your media, to use this Build a Lesson button on the left side of the media, and when you click on it, it will have already embedded the media into your lesson, which is so convenient. Ta-da! And as you can see, they've also auto-filled these slides that you'll be sharing with your students. This lesson takes a slideshow format when you're editing it, and so in order to get some instructions on that, if you want further instruction, you can look at this little drop-down menu, step-by-step instructions at the top. This is a huge one, tips. If you want real detailed information about how to build a lesson on the Lesson Builder page, there is a short tutorial video that you can click on and watch. Now I'm going to give our lesson a title, and you cannot save the lesson unless you give it a title, as you can see. And I'll just name it The Sun First Grade Science Lesson. And I can go through and edit the slides here, and these will be what your students are seeing. You can delete them, you can change the wording if you want, and at the very bottom there's an option to add slides, and you can add a media, question, or text slide. When you are done, click the privacy notice agreement. You can read that, and then you can assign to your classroom. You can assign to a Google Classroom. If you created a PBS Learning Media classroom, you can assign that there as well. I'm just going to save it, and as you can see, it saves to your assignments. And if I click on OK, and I actually go to my assignments, I have not assigned this assignment to a classroom yet, so I'm going to go to awaiting assignment, and you can see right here is my lesson plan that I created. So once I assign it to a classroom, it would be under assigned, and you can do that as many times as you like, but this is how you access that.
Now I'm going to go back into my completed science lesson plan by clicking on my edit button, the little pencil here. And again, those are under the awaiting assignment because I did not assign it yet. So I'm going to go down to the very bottom now once again. And this will be after you're done with your lesson plan. Click on the privacy agreement, click on save and assign. And in order to share it with me, you're going to click on the Get Assignment Code button under using a quick assign code. And you'll see that there has been a link created that you will copy, and you're just going to paste that into an email and send it to me. Thank you once again for participating in this training with me. I hope you got a lot of great information and are able to use it in many areas in your classroom. Thanks again.